Right now, I think it's under control. I'll tell you what.
How? 1,000 Americans are dying a day?
Pathetic.
Remember, get him alive if you can, but get him!
I'm Amy Goodman in New York.
In the house! Ludwig, you will search the wood. Those are your group.
They are dying. That's true. And it is what it is.
Pathetic. More than 5 months into the crisis, there continue to be critical testing shortages and delays.
Herr Frankenstein, you will take to the mountains. Those are your people.
How did we get here?
But that doesn't mean we aren't doing everything we can. It's under control.
Pathetic. The Trump administration ended up with no national testing plan.
This is a horrible plague that beset us.
The fiend must be found. Are you ready?
Virus death toll surpasses 156,000.
Light your torches and go.
The highest by far in the world, the U.S. making up more than a quarter of global deaths. Trump attacked White House coronavirus advisor Dr. Deborah Birx for saying that the U.S. is in a new phase as the virus spreads out of control.
What we're seeing today is different from March and April. It is extraordinarily widespread.
Jared Kushner was pursuing a national testing plan with the help of a handful of wealthy business owners. Pathetic. This summer has illustrated in devastating detail the human and economic cost of not launching a system of national testing, which most every other industrialized nation has done. People around the country are waiting hours and hours and hours for their tests, and then they wait days, if not weeks, for the results, rendering them virtually ineffective.
Jared Kushner, inside the White House, gathered a group of his associates, including his college roommate, some Morgan Stanley bankers, a sort of brain trust. They began reaching out to billionaires who did not have public health experience per se. They hammered out a national testing plan that essentially resembled what every other advanced nation has established. The participants expected that at any moment in early April, the plan would be announced. It vanished into thin air.
Why?
The view at that point in early April, the virus was on its way out. It was subsiding. There was a view that a national testing plan would be an enormous effort with a lot of political liability. But there was an additional calculation.
Stop! Frankenstein Mountains! Lake Party!
This was mostly affecting blue states. And if a political argument was needed, they could simply blame those Democratic governors for the spread. And so the national testing plan was abandoned. That really has led to what we have seen over this terrible summer. Miles-long lines of cars in Texas and Arizona heat, waiting online to get tests, people waiting 7+ days to get results, which essentially renders the tests useless. And that's where we are.
Pathetic.
But I'm going to try to have a conversation that's a little bit bigger than ourselves.
Pathetic.